not no terrorists. We're not no gangsters. We revolutionaries. And that's how we rock.
Booyah! Booyah! Booyah, man. Booyaka, booyaka. Y'all know what it do, man. Top of the AM, man. Oh, actually, top of the PM, man. Top of the PM that is now, y'all. Top of the PM, man. Hey, man, it's your favorite host, man. Bonnie Hunter BJ, CEO Nino Cappucino, the Breeze in, man. In the building, man. Always, man. Always ride shotgun with that double bro. Cocked and loaded, man. Big up Split DTV is in the building, man. In conjunction, HTX Current News, watch Satellite News, man. We always bringing y'all that news you can use, Jack. Hey, man, we got some hot shit for y'all this morning, man. Well, this afternoon. We got some hot commentary topics this morning, right? Well, this afternoon for you guys. I keep saying morning, man. I forgot. We just closed out the morning with a hot ass exclusive story, man. Hey, listen, real quick before I begin, man. For all those out there who was on the live this morning, when my producer, Big Unc, shut me down and told me, hey, nigga, are you on live? Shut it down, nigga. He hit me in his Bonnie Hunter BJ voice, too, man. Shut it down, nigga. Shut it down. Don't be mad at me, man. I had to shut it down, man. Big Unc told me, shut it down, man. This is too exclusive. He don't want nobody to hear nothing and see nothing until it drop. So, man, y'all just get ready. If you haven't subscribed, you need to run on over there right now to Rules of Engagement 2414 and put your subscription in right now if you want to see that exclusive interview, man. If you want to see the Bonnie Hunter story, man, the Bonnie Hunter version, man, about the Bonnie Hunters and the Athens standoff, Los Angeles County Jail, 1997. And we talking about a story, man, a real story. We're not talking about a story of disrespect of no other hoods. We're not talking about disrespect to the homie who told the story a couple of days ago, because that's not what this is about. I came on to give my version, my double OG version, as the double OG I am, man, because I was there. I was the participator. I was the regulator. I was there. Once again, like a gang of Bonnie Hunter stories you're going to hear. I told you, whenever you hear that Bonnie Hunter shit, that real shit, nigga, my name is going to be brought up in some form of fashion, bro. Because I was a frontliner, nigga. A real frontliner, man. On that note, man, you tapped in, you tuned in right now, man, to R.O.E 2023, man. R.O.E 2023. Where we at with it today, man? Hey, Bobby! Load the jet up, man. Fuel him up, man. I think we on our way to Texas, man. We home with it, man. Huh? No, we Fort Worth, man. Fort Worth, Texas, man. Funk Town, Murder Worth. Am I right up?
Yeah, man, we head to the funk, Jack. Head to the funk.
We head to the funk, Jack. To the funk, man. Murder Worth, man. Murder Worth, man. Murder was the case they gave me, man. Talk to me, huh?
Yeah, man, we had to tackle this story right here, Jack, because Fort Worth, aka Murder Worth, is known for the homicide rate for a town of its size.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you, why don't you enlighten TV Land and our subscribers? Why do they call Funk Town, aka Fort Worth, Texas, Murder Worth?
Because Fort Worth is not a huge city, but its homicide rate for how many citizens they have is very high. So let's say if Fort Worth had the population of Chicago, its murder rate would probably be in the six or 700s.
Because of the big city.
Because of the big city. I think Fort Worth population is like 200,000, but their murder rate is in the 200s.
Oh wow, yeah, because of that amount of population in that particular county and city, that is a high murder rate to be that many murders like that. Because you wouldn't expect that kind of murder rate in a small county like that.
There you go, bro. It's a very high homicide rate. I think currently right now, if I'm not mistaken, like Los Angeles is the second largest it's the second largest city in the United States, and currently right now I want to say their murder rate is in I'm looking it up right now, y'all. It's down from 2021 right now. LA is looking at 350.
Mm.
350. But you got people got to look at 350 out of what, 4 or 5 million people. It's not
Mm-hmm.
really a lot. It's high. That's a lot of homicides. But for how many people live in the Los Angeles city limits, that's not that bad. Now you take that same number and you throw it into Fort Worth, it's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad. That's the reason why they call it murder worse. But 4th of July, man, they had a festival in Como, called the Comofest, where 11 people were shot and 3 people was killed during a neighborhood celebration.
Run that
Now,
number back
Cap,
to me again, huh? Run that number back to me again, huh?
all right, man. So during Como Fest, which is a neighborhood festival that they throw annually every year in the neighborhood of Como, which is located in Fort Worth, it was 11 people shot and
What are
3
they?
people killed.
11 people shot and 3 people killed.
Yeah.
Was those 3 people elders, babies, kids? What? We back in the kid stage again?
Well, that's what we don't know, but I have the B-roll that contains that information. But I wanted to ask you a question. It seems like in our black neighborhoods, whenever we throw any type of festival, any type of get together that has a decent amount of people are celebrating, people are having fun, and you bring your kids out, you bring your family out. It seems like it always ends bad.
Right. Why is that, huh?
Why, I'm asking you, why is that, bro? Why is that? We just had one in LA. Remember for the Juneteenth celebration? Same thing. Well, I want to think it was Jasmine Solid, Jasmine. Someone it was an R&B singer.
It was
She had
Jasmine
to,
Sullivan. Yep.
yeah, Jasmine Sullivan. She had to cancel her performance because of the shootings.
Well, I can say because it's not something that just started occurring. It's something that's been going on for a long time, even in our era. Even when we was coming up and growing up, you still had functions that we would have, but it can get out of hand or get out of control. But one thing about our functions, even growing up, coming up then, was still everything was different because we maintained shit with protocol, structure, organized. So when niggas do events, niggas had security. We were our own in-house security. We were our own police. So we knew to watch for the outsides. We knew to watch out for the perimeter. So we knew to secure the event. We knew to secure the venue. So a nigga like that couldn't just pop up and shoot innocent people. So we knew this through our protocol in the way we move. So that's the difference between today and the past. In the past, we'd had these type of radical ass shootings, radical pop-up shootings at events and venues like that because the way we moved and the protocol that we had, whether it was keyways or damus, Bloods or Crips, niggas moved with protocol, principles, values, morals. You feel me? So it was different. So today, these youngins don't move with principles, values, morals. They ain't under the G code, bro. See, we fell under the G code, and under the G code fell with rules, principles, values, standards. It's the total opposite right now with these youngins. They don't have no principles, values, moral standards. Their attitude was we don't give a fuck. They the we don't give a fuck generation. They the drug addict babies. I told you, man. They the drug addict babies of the drug addicts. And the drug addicts come from our era, the 80s and the 90s. So these are the babies that we're dealing with. So when you got a bunch of kids that have no self-training and haven't been taught, whether it's from the street perspective or from their own household, what do you expect at a function, huh? There's no way these kids are going to function and know how to just party amongst each other as a culture and have fun for at least that particular day. There's no way they know how to do that. All they know how to do is what they know how. destroy, destruct, tear shit up. That's what we was born into. This era, this generation, we were born into that shit. Let's be roll.
So basically, Cap, it goes back to that old saying that I like repeating. What you do at home, you do away from home.
Fix your mic. The sound again.
All right, so it goes back to what I like saying. Where I used in multiple other EPs. What you do at home, you do away from home.
That's right. What you do at home, you do away from home. That's correct, huh?
Dot is
I
standing
just told
by
my
from the
damn
hospital
elbow.
where
Told my damn sleeve, man.
victims were taken. First,
Miss
though,
Mona
let's
B.
go live to Megan Mitchell, live at the police department. Megan, you were at the scene earlier. What can you tell us?
Yeah, we just have new updated numbers in for you. Good morning to you. So now we know it was originally 8. 11 people have been shot in this neighborhood of Como here in Fort Worth. We now know that 3 people have died from their injuries, and it was
Hey,
a
pause,
chaotic scene even when we were there 30.
Just real quick, now we need to point out to you guys in TV land. This is in the city of Fort Worth. This is in Fort Worth, but this is a little county in Fort Worth, right up?
No. Como is a neighborhood. Yeah, Como is a neighborhood in Fort Worth.
Okay, got you. Okay. B-roll.
30 minutes ago. I mean, we could still hear those firecrackers going off, what sounded like gunshots or firecrackers. We couldn't even make it out at that point, but police were starting to take that crime scene tape down. At this hour, we know a number of things. As I mentioned, those updated numbers, but we also are aware of how this started. So that gunfire erupted just before midnight after what was supposed to be a celebration. Now, in the Como neighborhood, they have their annual party on July 3rd. It's supposed to be a joyous occasion. It's a long-standing tradition in this historic neighborhood. Fireworks were lighting up the night sky, and people were gathered for a barbecue. That quickly turned into panic as gunfire erupted. It was just a terrifying moment for folks as those shots rang out. People scrambled to safety, trying to get away. The situation became even more chaotic as medical professionals from MedStar were unable to even access the scene because of those crowds. Police had to then load up victims into their squad cars and get them away from the scene so that they could get those victims into an ambulance. Police say it was just chaotic.
Wow.
A lot of vehicle traffic, a lot of foot traffic. As you can tell, still fireworks were being shot off. Lots of people just trying to flee the area from the multiple gunshots. So it was difficult for them to navigate quickly into the area.
Now, that motive is unknown right now. We're also not sure how many people are suspects in this case, if there were people perhaps firing at each other. Of course, that's all stuff that we're working to find out from Fort Worth police. What we do know, as I mentioned right now, is that 11 people were shot in the Como neighborhood overnight. 3 people have died. Of course, we'll keep you updated from our end when we get more information, but we also know that there were 8 victims that were taken to the hospital. Let's go now to our reporter, Natalie Haddad, who's at JPS. Natalie, what have you seen there?
Hi, Megan. We do not know how many of the overnight shooting victims have come here to JPS Hospital. We do not know their conditions, and we do not know if any of the victims brought here are among the 3 who died in those overnight shootings. Now, the scene here has significantly quieted down. Police are still here, but the crowd of people that were seemingly waiting for updates in the parking lot, and there was many, finally left after several hours. Now, during those several hours, even while we were here, we got here around 3 a.m.
All right, so Cap, I'm gonna pause this one, man, because I got an update from this mass shooting that they actually caught.
Okay, I was about to say we probably don't need to hear the last few minutes of it because they just basically talking about the victims.
So this is an update where they actually caught the two suspects and they've been arrested, and they found out that the shooting was actually gang related. I was going to speak on that because Como is a legendary historical black neighborhood in Fort Worth, and it's known for its gang alliance.
Which gang, Keyways or Damus?
Keyways.
Wow.
Probably one of the first during my time in TDC, they probably one of the first real keyways in the Texas Department of Corrections. When I say real, I mean actually really doing it the right way.
So you saying the Crips from out of Como, they was the first ones, really, the Rick Origins.
Yeah. Because they was getting, they was getting it straight from straight from LA.
Straight from Cali. Then obviously somebody was descended down here from LA.
Exactly. But I got that clip. I'm gonna go ahead and roll it right now.
Okay, roll it.
Police announced the capture of 2 men for Monday's deadly shooting in a Fort Worth neighborhood, and they say that mass shooting was gang-related. So these are the 2 men police say are responsible for murdering 3 people and wounding 8 others. 19-year-old Brandon Williams and 20-year-old Christopher Reddick Jr. They have both been charged with murder.
Talk to me.
Take you glad hero. Hey, look at me, man. Hey, y'all look at me, TV Land.
Oh, man. I was thinking the same thing. But I ain't want to do him like that, Cap. I ain't want to do him like that.
I'm pushing 5-0, man. Better, man. Look at me, y'all. Now look at them 2 young niggas, man. Put the clip back up, 19 and 20. Look how woe down them 2 young niggas look already, man. Look! Them niggas already had a rough life. That go to show you from birth. Look at this nigga. That nigga look every bit of 42, 43 years old, man. And this nigga look like he's been smoking all damn night. Damn, that's a damn shame, man. These drugs.
I was thinking the same thing when I see them niggas. When I see they mug shot, I say, "Boy, damn, these niggas look old, boy." Them
Hey, you young niggas, man.
Hey, what Rick James say? Cocaine a hell of a drug.
Cocaine a hell of a drug. I don't smoke cocaine. I smoke crack.
Oh man, I was saying the same thing. Boy, these niggas look old as hell, bro.
Come on. Let me hear your commentation opinion on this right quick,
Well, I'm gonna say this, man. When I first heard their age, bro, when they told me 19 and 20, and I've been saying this repeatedly for the last couple of years. This young generation, they just crashing out, bro. Crashing out. And they setting y'all up for the play to self-destruct, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Y'all think these lenient drugs, so y'all celebrating these lenient drug gun laws. Like, oh man, yeah, that's what's up. Nigga, it's a setup. It's a setup to exterminate the black race. Bro, we went from being the number two ethnic group in this country. Well, we dropped all the way down to number 4.
I don't think they heard them statistics, I don't think they even hear the numbers.
I'm going to tell y'all one more time. We went from being the number 2 ethnic group in this country, bro. Number 2, powerful. But because of drugs and crime and we self-destructing ourselves, because it has to be a point where we got to stop blaming the man.
That's
man
right.
Ain't the problem, bro.
We are the problem. We are our own damn problem.
We the own damn. What's that old saying, Cap? They say, well, when y'all always point the finger, turn your hand around, you got 3 more pointed back.
You damn right. Because we don't want to accept our own accountability. We want to accept our own responsibility. We want to accept our own flaws and the shit that we have done. We done this shit. We as a people. We done it to we. And we still doing it. And then when we want to point the finger to the masses, the only blame that you can blame the masses nowadays is why do they keep coming up with these goddamn scientifical integral plots, man, to be able to destroy it? Well, why do you think they keep coming up with them? Because our dog ass is going to keep doing the work for them.
We keep falling for it.
All we got to do is not do the work, then they can't come up with a plan again. Every time they go to the drawing board and come up with a master plan to be able to put us in the position where we look around and we disintegrating. We are becoming indistinct as a black man, a black woman, and our children are now becoming indistinct. They're dying at 12 and 13 and 9 and 7 and 8. Shit was unheard of, bro. So there's no way we can blame it on them. Yeah, we can point the finger at them and say, well, this is how it was created and this is how it started. Okay, but then why has it not stopped then? We know how it was created. We know how it was started. Then why the fuck it ain't stopped? Because we got the power to stop it. And we won't, because we keep participating. We're the number one participators. That's why. So here it is. You got these two young dummies look like they every bit of 40, pushing 19 and 20. Ain't never, ever getting out another day of their life. So we don't know which one of them gonna go in and turn faggot, turn fuck boy, want a salad tossed up, or none of that. But damn it, something gonna give, and something about to happen because them niggas murdered somebody kid or they murdered somebody family member down there in Funktown. So wherever you hit it, TCD was TCD up, TDC.
Yeah, TDC.
Wherever you hit down there in TDC, boy, they gonna be waiting on you, young niggas. You're lucky you ain't in Chicago, boy. I keep telling y'all. You're lucky you ain't in the Chi, folks. Because they'd throw your ass in the wrong room, folk. Throw you in the wrong room, folk. Telling you, boy. The wrong fucking room, nigga. Yeah. Hey, man. Y'all drop them comments, man. Drop them comments. Let us know how y'all feel about this situation, man. How y'all feel. A1, first and foremost, it shouldn't even been a shooting on a holiday, period. Second of all, we didn't have no business that damn deep, that pro-black, out there on the boulevard like that, celebrating another sorry-ass, stink-ass white holiday. But you niggas, excuse me, you niggas gonna go do it anyway. You see how messed up we is as a culture, huh?
Yeah.
No matter how we push the truth on one another, niggas gonna still go be dumb niggas, man. So how do we get through to this shit? How do we get over it when you got 100,000 niggas over here gonna say, I like 4th of July. But nigga, fuck 4th of July. 4th of July ain't for us. But you still gonna holler, I like 4th of July. Oh, my kids like it. Stop spending your money on these invitation-ass, fairy tale-ass holidays that's not our holiday, man. But we don't get it. So now, 3 lives have been lost on this holiday and 11 wounded. But blacks already know. Our culture already know we do not supposed to be celebrating no stupid damn Independence Day, man. Independence Day, we was getting barbecued and cooked, hung, fried. Our people walked over, fucked over. But your young jackasses in the American aspect of life, you look at it like this. Oh, I ain't for Africa, and I wasn't for Africa, and I wasn't born in Africa, and I ain't no African. They're called our ancestors, man. Each one of us, every last one of us on this earth that has this black, pretty, beautiful skin, we got ancestors. Whether you want to accept the truth or not, dumbass motherfuckers, and yeah, I'm cussing. We have ancestors, man. Why do you think they call it bloodline? Why do you think they call it bloodline, man? Because there's a long stream of bloodline of ancestry that has been going on from the beginning of time, man, when it comes to this blackness, man. So we have been lost in the Americanized culture, in the Americanized thinking. We have been lost in the Americanized ways. I seen a drop on Floyd a few days ago, right?
Yeah.
And Floyd Mayweather made a statement. And I took his statement in stride where I said, damn, for Floyd not to be able to read and Floyd's supposed to be illiterate, you know how 50 used to talk about it, right?
Yeah.
I said, but a motherfucker worth $400 million, feel me? Close to a billion. I said, he can talk however he want to talk, if you ask me. But, he don't got a spelling right. Nigga made it. For what reason do this nigga got a spelling right worth $400-500 million. I can do my way on through the rest of my life too. Then fuck it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he made an educational statement that I said, I wonder who got in his head and told him that, or did he just logically think of that on his own? But Floyd Mayweather made this statement. He said, I was in an interview and somebody asked me, somebody said to me, he said, are you African American? Are you African American? And Floyd say, I'm not an African American. I wasn't born in Africa. I was born in America. I'm not an African American because I wasn't born in Africa. I was born in America. So I'm an American. And I said, damn. It's truth to that analogy. He's right. He is a born American. But this is where we fucks up at, huh? We so clogged up with not wanting to learn what's the real heritage truth when it comes to us. To where, okay, we'll be stuck with something and just stay with that and say, that's it, that's righteous. So here it is. This brother think because he's born in America, his title is American. He's not an African American. He's an American. I get that. I get that part. But okay. But in your bloodline, you have some ancestries that takes you all the way back into bloodline years and bloodline decades that leads us all the way back to Africa. Leads us, do you know we were split up? We got so many tribes that were split up in Africa to where we were split up to France, Greece, Rome, Portuguese, Cuba. You feel me? So all these islands that host Black Africans, bro, and the reason why we are spread it so much globally, if the people don't understand that shit, they still don't want to accept it and understand it. When the truth has been taught to you, the truth is here daily on this internet. If you pull up certain things, you can see the truth and see our real, thorough history now. And you Negroes won't even do it because you still popping firecrackers and going to the white man firecracker booth, or you taking your ass way down to Tijuana somewhere to go buy firecrackers, or go to Vegas to buy firecrackers just so your kids can have fun when this ain't even a holiday. Hey, man, y'all drop your opinions on this commentation, though. Let us know, man, how y'all feel, man. How y'all feel about, and while we at it, man, again, we want to know how you feel about the Independence holiday, man. Shall we be celebrating this damn holiday, man? How do you feel about these senseless killings that's going on globally? Especially when it comes to the gang effect in these different towns who've never had gang activities, period, in the past, man. Y'all drop y'all comments below, man, and let us know how y'all feel, man. I'm your favorite host, Bonnie Hunter BJ, CEO Nino Cappucino, the brand, man. R.O.E 2023, man. Spliff DTV, man, in conjunction with HTX Current News, Watch Satellite News, man. Anything else you want to say to these two dodos before I ride us up out of here, man?
But let's finish this B-roll real quick and we can take it on.
Let's roll.
Fox 4's Peyton Yeager's in Fort Worth with the investigation update and a vigil held to honor the victims. Peyton.
Heather, and Fort Worth police say the homicide unit and the gang unit worked together in this case. The two men arrested are from Fort Worth, and police say they were arrested in Fort Worth. And the chief also says there could be more arrests. Less than 4 days after an Independence Day gathering in the Como neighborhood turned into a deadly mass shooting scene, Fort Worth police announced two men now face murder charges. Friday, investigators took 19-year-old Brandon Williams and 20-year-old Christopher Reddick Jr., both of Fort Worth, into custody.
The exact details, what pieces of evidence got them there, I don't know, but I can tell you this. Our gang unit worked really hard because we do believe this was gang related.
The shooting on Monday, July 3rd, happened nearly 2 hours after the 4th of July celebration Comofest at a different location in the community. Police believe the two suspects were at the large block party off Horn Street and fired into the crowd of people following a fight.
I don't know specifically who they were shooting at, but there's a potential that altercation is what initiated.
Hey, pause real quick. Hey, man. What's wrong with you heifers? What the hell is wrong with you heifers in these wigs in these fucking attachable weaves. Did you see that heifer run back to get her damn wig off the ground, man? Or am I the only one paying attention to this shit? Did you see that heifer run back? They shooting good. They shooting. They shooting. Oh, let me go get my wig, girl. Fuck that. I paid $45. That's real hair. That's Cindy hair from India. B-roll, huh? We do the dumbest shit, man.
Oh, man.
11 people in total were shot, including a child. 3 people were killed, including 22-year-old Cynthia Santos, 18-year-old Gabriela Navarrete, and 18-year-old Paul Willis. Police say surveillance cameras that captured the shooting from multiple angles helped homicide detectives make the arrests. But they're still investigating if others fired weapons Monday evening as well. Chief Neil Noakes says his department is familiar with both Reddick and Williams. We also asked the chief if the 2 suspects are from the Como neighborhood. He couldn't confirm at this time, but did add this.
The violence that happened in this community was not necessarily perpetrated by anyone from that community.
With broken heart and wounded spirit.
Hours after the arrests, a vigil was held on the steps of the Tarrant County Courthouse for the victims and to promote peace over gun violence. Some family members of murder victim Gabriela Navarrete attended the vigil. They respectfully requested privacy at this time. People also wore orange and brought flowers to show unity during this time of healing.
We grieve for Como. We grieve for Northside. We grieve for the South Side. But we grieve for our city.
Chief Noakes was also asked why this large gathering wasn't broken up. He answered by saying he did have units in the immediate area, and he went on to say that there are already discussions on how they will monitor this block party next year. He says there will be no changes to the actual Comofest, but as far as the block party after at the different location, he says it will look different next year.
Oh, that mean they shutting it down. Ain't no more block party after the Comofest. That's a wrap.
They can't. Not in that small community with them type of multiple murders and victims getting shot. Hey, man, go ahead. You should say something. Go ahead.
I was going to say, did you peep something that they said? That they said that it was gang related. The shooting happened because of a fight. But they said that they said that the people that basically he was insinuating that the 2 that got arrested wasn't from Como. They was outside.
So they came to put in that work.
Yeah.
Either initiation move again or some niggas sent them to go put in their work and they ain't by themselves because you heard what the chief said, pending further arrest. So that means one of them niggas in already, hey, man, you might as well go and get Ricky and Mo too, man. Shit, fuck that.
I said, I ain't going down by myself.
Go get that nigga Ricky and Mo too, man. That nigga had a case.
Or, check this out, Cap, or the 2 that they arrested, just the ones they caught, and they found them on video, and they probably got in the interrogation room, I ain't killed him. I ain't pulled the trigger.
Then tell us the other 2, because we got them on camera too, man.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us their name. We just got a visual shot of them, but we don't know their name. Whatever we're going to find out. It's going to surface.
So we got 5 young people that lost their lives, bro, over one person decision. That's crazy. 5 young people.
And when he say 5, TV Land, he meaning including the 2 suspects. They lost their life because they gone. It's over with. They ain't never returned. So that's why he said 5 people lost their lives. They took 3 lives, including their own damn life, man. Hey, man, on that note, man, y'all already know what to do, man. It's them horns, man. Watts. WATTS. We are taught to survive. Braka. And we out this bitch. Ha! Yeah.